Alrighty, today we're going to be checking out Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. This is a story-rich CRPG from Owlcat Games, the developers behind the well-known Pathfinder series. Now, this game's been out for a couple years now, and if you've not heard of it, this thing is an absolute banger. Think along the lines of something like Baldur's Gate 3, but in the Warhammer 40k universe. That is Rogue Trader in the most basic of senses. A single playthrough of this game could easily take you well over 100 hours as you explore across the grim dark 40k universe, getting into all sorts of crazy shenanigans. The game's got a very positive rating on Steam with over 30,000 reviews and has received multiple updates in the 2.5 years since its initial release. Now, most recently, as of last week, they launched the Infinite Museon update, which included more story content, brand new areas to explore, a new companion, and an entirely new augmentation mechanic, adding further depth to what is already a fairly ridiculously deep game. So Owlcat has sponsored today's video. They just want to get the word out about this latest update, and it's an easy recommendation as the base game is so fantastic, and this one just makes it even better. Links below if you'd like to learn more. Crew officer missed. Wow, bro. I feel like I'm playing XCOM all over again. The first thing that happens is my guy. Oh no. All right. Okay, so let's jump in. If you've never played this game, I'd like to give you a basic introduction to what Rogue Trader is all about. And once again, this is a rather deep, expansive, story-heavy CRPG in the 40k universe. And of course, it wouldn't be a CRPG without a crazy character creator, which they have here in spades, with having a long list of customization options for your stats and appearance. Soldier, operative, warrior, officer. Maybe I'll try a warrior. Charge. Straight line launches the melee attack against the target in warrior's path. Doesn't count towards the limit of attacks per turn. Must be at least 2 free cells between warrior and the using charge. And then war him grants plus 2x the number of zeal stacks. Momentum can only be used once per combat. I like this. I like the sound of this character.
I'll see you destroyed.
Oh, and you even get to pick like what they look like. Damn, dude, Warhammer 40k art is so sick. Like, look at this shit. It's so awesome looking. It's just so over the top. You know what I mean? Like, look at this shit. It's just so over the top. It's outrageous. That's great, dude. This stuff is, they were just wiling out here. Well, this is a pretty cool for a warrior, because I'm playing a warrior. So can I make my character look anything like that though? She has like hair on both sides. I can't see with the hat on. What the shit? She's kind of got kind of messy, maybe medium length brown hair. Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah, hey, you know what? That's actually on point. That's pretty good. That looks pretty good. That's pretty much, it's pretty close. All right, so here's my character, warrior class. I've got a charge, I've got a war him. Here are my like default stats that we have for the character that we picked. 50 athletics, 45 awareness. All right, cool, yeah, we're a warrior. My name is Lament. I got the charge ability, I got war him. Feat of Greatness for plus strengths, Grim Portents. So that's minus awareness, but my baseline was 50, so it only went down to 45. An Astorian Priest. Oh, I'm also a priest, so I'm a war priest. Damn. Combat in the game is turn-based, with there being this entire initiative system determining the order, and then every character has this set number of move and attack points per turn that you use to try to best position each character to deal and prevent the maximum amount of damage possible, or in other words, try to take out your foes without dying yourself. Adira, let's get you behind some cover. All the cover's kind of shit. Put you over here though. Put my character, who's going second right there. I'll put Abelrod right there. And Argenta, you have a shotgun, right? So I'll put you behind this cover. All right, I'm gonna forewarning to increase my dodge chance on my main character, Lament. Analyze enemy and lightning strike. Who's got the most HP here? 18? Yikes. Now I'm gonna freaking chain lightning these idiots. Zap them all. All right, nice, dude. So psychers are just amazing. I don't war him, and I got my big ass shield. I can shield bash. I can stalwart defense. Can I not charge here? I guess I can if I move first. So let me move first here, and then charge him.
I need no guidance.
And then I don't know if the cleave will work, but I'll try it. That's only hitting one person. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stalwart defense. Let me try this.
I will triumph.
Yeah, nice try, idiot. Missed. Let's move you to here and then shift 1 to brace for impact. And then is this gonna work? No, you're gonna hit my lady. Can I hit the single target? Nice, good job. Oh no, there's reinforcements. I wonder if I could angle it so that these guys wouldn't get hit with my burst attack. Gonna gain momentum. Gonna shift 1, run and gun, so I can go more. I'm gonna go over here, and then we're gonna shoot their ass. Burst fire first single shot. We're gonna burst fire. Oh shit, so I might hit my teammates, but I could also hit all of these enemies. I'm gonna do it. Oh no! Why'd you hit her first, dude, Argenta? What the hell? All right, one more time.
I'll do it.
Yeah, damn. Good job. All right, I'll take it. That was worth. She still has forewarning on you. So I'm going to put forewarning on you. And then I'm going to move her. I really want to lightning strike these guys, but I don't know. I'll find out right now. I'm going to go over here and see if I can hit those guys now with my 2. Oh, there's the range. I see. Well, we'll just zap him then. Nice. Parried. Should I move to defend? I guess I'm just going to strike. But I can't really do anything else then. Oh no, I can shift 2, not to an enemy, I was told. I can shift 2 just into cover. There we go, perfect. I can just single shot this guy. That's not gonna kill him, really?
Faith without deed.
Oh, I crit. It did kill him, nice. And then let's reload. He's the last enemy, right? He is. Let's put you here. Then we will just 5. You, I'm gonna bring here. Can I shift to him? Really?
Someone else can do this.
Oh, I can shift you next to him and then attack him just as well.
At your beck and call, one viewer target. Your seneschal is always there for you.
In terms of progression systems, there are many layers here, with there being even more added recently. But at the very basic level, you know, you'll play, you'll gain experience, your characters will level up, and you'll spend points to tailor each one of them to whatever preferred role or playstyle you're going for. We're gonna level up our character. We are the warrior archetype. At level 16, we can choose a sub-archetype. At level 36, we can exemplar our asses. Do I just go straight athletics? Or do we not get additional of these points? We just keep our baseline. So I've got a skill tree here under archetypes. At this archetype rank, it is possible to increase character skills. The higher the skill score, the easier it will be to pass test, right? Until the warrior's next turn, they gain +1 deflection and +10 temporary wounds. That's health, so. And for you, same thing. For you, expose weakness, removes all exploits from the target, decreasing their dodge, parry, and armor. And then for you, soldier immediately removes the winded effect with revel and slaughter until the end of combat. +10 ballistic skills, crit damage, crit chance. And then beyond all of that, there is a full-on gear system in the game. You'll find an assortment of weapons and armors to equip each of your characters with. Oh shit, a big shield? Oh, I want the big shield. You ever received a new, more efficient weapon for your character? Oh, is that a better? Oh, it's a well-maintained axe. Let's put it on our main lady here. I want this shield, dude. Oh, yeah. It has to take up both slots, I see. And then I'll pistol last gun or last pistol or auto pistol. Maybe I'll do the auto pistol. No, I haven't really been using it anyways, but sweet. Now I'm gaming. There we go. I love it. Along your journey, you'll be coming across a wide variety of companions to add to your roster. These come in an assortment of different archetypes, each with their own unique and often very cool capabilities. Theodora, it's all you. Do some mind magic stuff. Do a psyker or something. Holy shit, man. Can I have her in my party? That's wild. She just blasted. Damn, dude. Did I pick the worst class? I'm smacking people with this shitty sword and barely doing anything, and these guys are blasting entire groups of enemies. I think I just need to let Lady Theodora take care of everything, because she's cooking here. Mort's not bad either. Watch this shit. Now, as for the general flow of the game, it just kind of goes back and forth between you having moments of story exposition, oftentimes with some wild stuff going on.
I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
Shut your mouth, damn.
I invite you to try, you miserable vermin. I'm intrigued to see how your pathetic life will.
Do not let me down. I require you both.
All right.
Stand.
Yes, yes.
Then move out. Mort, come.
Fuck, dude. I've just met this girl and I'm already... I'm ready to go to battle for her. She's got a commanding presence, Lady Theodora. I'll be honest. Even though she was shit-talking me like not 5 minutes ago.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this man.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor string.
Oh, man.
Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
Nuns with guns. Yeah, exactly. It's freaking great, dude. And then seamlessly transitioning into combat sequences where you try to take on, many times, very large groups of enemies as quickly as possible. Something is, oh, shit. Damn, dude. Look at these heretics. I mean, we're screwed, right? There was like 20 of them. And this just kind of keeps happening back and forth. A little bit of story, a little bit of combat, a little bit of story, a little bit of combat. Look down on the procession or whatever's going on. Grand Void Ship Temple occupies the entire space below the officer's decks. It's lit by countless candles and lumens. Yeah, man, pretty grandiose there. Spliced in between those moments, you've got times of exploration where you'll be walking around the environment. You can interact with all sorts of stuff. You'll have objects that'll give you some lore, context clues about what's going on in the environment to solve some sort of a puzzle, and then you'll just find loot and other things to interact with and collect. I actually like that my character kind of hauls. I feel like a lot of CRPGs I've played, the characters move at a snail's pace, but while I'm not in combat, I kind of haul ass here. It's nice. I'll probably check that broken ship behind me, or maybe we'll check this over here. Generators hum softly. When you draw closer, your skin begins to tingle from static discharge. Explosion blasted a hole through the door, large enough for a person to get through. There was something over here that can be clicked on. Maybe more loot. Ton of shit around here to collect. Ooh, a multi-key. Cozy seating, completely destroyed. Scrappy auto gun. More goods in here. More stuff for the ship. Then we got operator's gloves. +3 bonus to tech use. That'll be good for the Psyker, is the Psyker tech. And that's kind of the core pillars of the game. And while you're doing all of these things, you're progressing the story, you're exploring different parts of the 40K universe, going to different areas, taking on bosses, exploring, collecting loot, unraveling the story, doing side stories, meeting new companions. Argenta. Is she a battle sister? It's looking very battle sister-esque. All of this stuff is happening as you're churning through the game and racking up, again, north of 100 hours before rolling credits. I'm gonna do coercion. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of Grox shit?
Wretched. What do you know about wretched?
Man, this guy's not gonna be my friend. I don't think. I think, though, probably one of my favorite things about the game is just the fact that it really oozes 40K. All this over-the-top, crazy, and many times hilarious stuff going on. I'm just dying at everybody's, like, I don't know if these are their names or their titles, but in this one dialogue, she's spoken with the Master of Whispers, the Sister of Battle, and the Arch-Militian. Fucking 40K, dude. Wait, what? Oh, shit! Nice, dude. Yo! Oh, holy crap. Thanks, Servitor. Wow. So that is the foundation of what 40K Rogue Trader is all about. Now let's talk about the latest update, Infinite Museon. This added a bunch of new content to the game. Now, one of the interesting things, though, about Rogue Trader is that these updates are actually like woven into the core campaign rather than being something that you play through after you complete the original story. It is all incorporated into the experience so that in a fresh playthrough, if you want to try different characters at starting loadouts, if you want to try different difficulty modes, put on different challenges, whatever, with a fresh playthrough, you're going to be coming across all sorts of new stuff with this new update included. So for starters, we got a brand new story in Zones, a whole new storyline with multiple quest chains, and these will take you to multiple new areas, including the frontier world of Zarkov, and most notably the Vault of Trizen the Infinite. And this is where a lot of the new stuff, the new zones, and the new experiences are going to be taking place. Lots of interesting enemies, interesting encounters, interesting new obstacles to take on, and some fresh new surprises as well that are pretty cool. Then there is that other layer of progression that was added here, which is the augmentation system. So at the baseline, this lets you replace body parts with augments that come with numerous benefits. You're going to actually find these as loot drops while you're playing through the game, and they offer a lot of great potential enhancements and ways to boost your different characters. However, there is a drawback in that you will be taking increased damage with every new augment that you have equipped, and the more of these you stack, the higher the percentage of damage you take, kind of making this a bit of a risk versus reward system. There's a lot of cool boost, but you're also going to be more susceptible to any shock damage. And you're going to actually be doing this augmentation at a brand new location on your ship, which you'll have access to after you discovered the new companion. That new companion being Eogun. He is a servant of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and you'll be coming across him, I believe it's around the end of Act 2. Now, after you complete a few companion quests, you are going to then have the option of adding him to your roster should you choose. You can kind of swap this out if you want at some point. Now, Eogun is a tech priest manipulus with a bunch of character-specific augmentations and various buffs. Really, he's mostly primarily a support character from what I could tell. He does have things like these chain attacks that you can use to take out groups of enemies, but for the most part, he is there to bolster your existing teammates and roster. And now, all told, this update adds somewhere in the vicinity of 15 hours of additional content onto what is already I would call a fairly gargantuan game. Man, it was a lot of fun diving into this one. I gotta say, Rogue Trader is a solid title for anyone who is either a fan of 40k or a fan of CRPGs. If you are a fan of both, all the better. If there's anything I remember about previous Owlcat games, is that it's pretty dense. They are pretty dense and loaded with a lot of stuff to take in. That's what makes them good, but it can also be a lot when getting started, like a lot of systems to learn and figure out. Now, a lot of this is pretty straightforward and like analogous to systems in other games, but I always like to read in case there's like some specific nuance about something that's a little different compared to other games. That way I'm not confused later on, you know what I mean? Easy recommendation. This new update's pretty awesome. So yeah, go check it out for sure. Thank you so much for watching as always. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.